What's up, Picks and Parlay family? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode of Bet Win Repeat. It is Thursday. It is June, what, 15th, 16th, 15th? 15th? I don't know. It's like the 15th. I think it's the 15th. I don't know. We're about halfway through June. This is Bet Win Repeat. We're here Monday through Friday at, what time are we here? We're here 1 o'clock Eastern. I don't know why my screen is so... I'm all kids. I asked the kids to get me one thing off my desk. My whole desk is reorganized. I don't understand what's going on. So, kids, what do you want to tell? What do you want me to tell you? We are going to go through a few things. First of all, we got Jesse Schewel on the program today, dropping by. I'm going to give you guys a quick update on some contests. You guys are going to hit the like button, share us out, subscribe if you already haven't, ring that bell for notifications. You'll never miss any of our live content. Contest, if you're looking for contests, Picks and Parlay group page, facebook.com groups, Picks and Parlay contest. That's what it is. Go over there, check that out. We've got a weekly contest, we've got a monthly contest. We're about to have some more contests come football season, kind of wrapping up the, I guess, what do you want to call it? The nuts and bolts, basically, of the contest for football. Bigger, some pretty, actually, not just cash, everybody gives away cash and merch, whatever. Got some different options for you as far as prizes to win. So let me bring in the weekly contest real quick. This is the little contest update. These are the people in the weekly contest. It started Monday. 14 people dropped out yesterday alone. It was a bad day. I don't know what it is, but we're having a hard damn time in this weekly contest lately. Unless your name's Brian Gillihan, which everybody ever notices, he's not on this list right now. Not throwing any shade. I'm just saying he fell out finally after winning 3 weeks in a row. Sean Austin, David Allen, Marie Lance, Greg Jones, Anthony Salvato. Those guys are all competing for $100. I'm also going to try and bring in, I don't know how I do that though. Hold on one. You know what? I don't know how I do this, but I don't know how I do what I do, but I do. They're on the wrong damn screen, Lenny. Come on. Do better. Do better, Leonard. Just do better. I don't even want that. I know what I need to do. Folks, hold on. Technical difficulties, Detroit Public Schools, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Give me 1 second. Shares on the picture screen. There we go. All right. This is the monthly contest. Monthly contest, 2 picks a day, minus 130. Starts on the 1st of every month. 2 picks every day. Got to put screenshots. There's a bunch of rules, but whatever. Through the 14th of the month, after 28 picks, Mr. Q, Raymond Q, is 20-8. Juan Miguel, 19-8-1. And a couple people at 19-9. And then the list goes on and on and on. If you are in the red, obviously you are cut already. These people know they're cut. I can make this bigger. Y'all know you're cut. You hit 16. Y'all know you're cut. Some of you are in jeopardy of being cut. Those people. Can't 500 or above. At the end of the 15th, after tomorrow's picks, it's 500 or above. You got to get 500 or above. So 15 and 15 moves you on. Okay, that's just how that works. But some of these people need some love. You guys here, if you're in this, man, good job onto you. I don't know what to tell you. Good job onto you. I mean, we're halfway through the month, and some of you don't even have double-digit losses. So that's good. I think it is anyway. But that's my goal, is to make it to that was my goal for this month. When I entered that contest, was to make it to the contest, make it to cut day with less than double-digit losses. I'm 19-9. I need a 2-0 tomorrow. That'll do it for me. But that's your contest update. Don't forget, if you're looking for premium plays, picksandparlays.net, promo code MLB saves you 20% off the entire website. Let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jesse Shule. How we doing, Mr. Jesse Shule? Put you on the right side.
I've seen better days, Lenny. It's been a rough go the last few days for me.
Oh, well, comes around, goes around, up, down, all around, whatever you want to say about that. I'm sure you're one of those guys, though. When you bounce back, you'll bounce back strong.
I'd like to think so, but you got to tell it like it is. You come on here and brag when you're winning, and you got to be honest about it when you're not, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's leaderboards at Picks and Parlays. Very transparent. You see who it is. I mean, you see whether it's yesterday or the last 7 days, this month, per sport, whatever you want. Go over, check out Picks and Parlays leaderboard. That's where you'll find everything as far as that goes. I think we might have lost Jesse. Jesse, you still there?
I'll be back in a second, Lenny.
Oh, no problem. Jesse will be back in a second. He had some camera issues. No problem. Tim Earl saying, let's go. Good morning. No, somebody else said, let's go. Tim Earl said, good morning. Good morning, Rickett. I'll go through the chat. Say hi to everybody while Jesse has technical difficulties. You saw that. Well, I mean, what do you mean? The guy's on the beach. He's got the waves behind him. Probably took out a cord. You know how that works. How you been, my man? Orioles money line is dropping to -110, -115. Does that make like a solid play versus Kikuchi? Let's ask this guy. He's back. He's got his coffee. We thought maybe in the like canal where you're at, the ocean, maybe a wave came in and took out a camera cord. That's what we were thinking. What do you think about we talk baseball today because that's all we got, folks. How do you feel about this here? Orioles money line dropping against the Cooch in Toronto. I mean, we got any opinions on that?
I like Orioles. I just think they've been underrated all year. The record sort of speaks for itself. You look at Wells. Wells has better numbers than Kikuchi, and Kikuchi's actually been better than expected. Like he's stepped it up a little bit, but it's still a tough spot for him on the road at Baltimore. Of course, the Jays coming off a big win yesterday, so I like Baltimore to bounce back with what looks like a pitching advantage.
I'm on Baltimore. I was on Baltimore last night, so I don't know about the line dropping if it makes it seem more like a solid play. I thought it was a solid play yesterday, so I was on it yesterday. So Tate is currently dropped out of some contests, so he hates the contest. That's why Tate refers to them as stupid. Which when you fall behind, when you constantly finish second behind Lenny, I understand how you would think that contests are stupid, Tate. So I'm throwing some shade at Tate. But Tim says our hair looks great, by the way. So I appreciate that, Tim Earl. Tim Earl has the best hair on Picks and Parlay. I'm just letting you know that. I mean, besides obviously Sean Hicks, but
Tim needs to know that when he gets to our age, if he's still got hair, he's going to consider yourself lucky.
Exactly, Tim. Call me in 20, 30 years. I'll be 50. Today's 50. 9 days. Jesus Christ. 9 days, I'll be 50, and I still got good-looking hair. Look how great my hair looks. Yeah, see? Boom. Look at this, guys. You're welcome. I don't want to rip my jersey. But Mr. Perfect in Detroit Lane.
Tim Earl's turning this into a fashion show, isn't he?
I don't want to get up because might not have pants on. So look, since the last time I saw you, the NBA has ended, the NHL has ended. MLB is obviously still in full swing. We do have some CFL starting. We're week 2 of CFL. I don't know if you're like me. I need like 3 weeks. I need like 3 weeks of CFL before I can really start to look at.
In past seasons, I've really hit it hard in week 1 and really come storming out of the gate. Wow. But it didn't happen for me this year. I think I'm 2 and 3 or somewhere. I believe I'm just below 500, a game below 500. I do have a play on tonight's game. It's available on my cappers page. There's been some line movement in that game. It's I got to play on the side, but I actually like the total to go under too. I mean, both these teams, man, talk about poor quarterback play and not a lot of weapons on offense. I could see this game being like a, you know, if you score, whoever scores 21st wins.
Okay, first 1 to 20. I got it. That's fair. I'm kind of, in years past, I have been really heavy into CFL because by now I'm over the NBA. If my Red Wings aren't in it, I'm kind of over the NHL. So I'm like looking for something right now besides baseball. But I've been having a decent baseball month anyway. Baseball started a little slow, and I've been having a decent baseball month. And now that I'm having that, I'm kind of just waiting and seeing for CFL, if that makes sense. I don't need to bet it, where normally I feel like I need to bet it because baseball sucks. But I kind of like, I'm just kind of like, hurry up and wait situation. Like after week 3, I think I feel like I know who these teams are, and that's when I'll move forward on CFL, which is probably going to bite me in the ass. But how do we feel about some MLB today? What do we like today? What do we don't like? What do we hate? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Let's see. I was looking at the over in the Dodgers game. Doesn't look like that Grove is going for the Dodgers. We've seen plenty of scoring there the last couple games. I could see them getting some runs in LA tonight.
Yep. I'm on the Dodgers. I really like the Padres to destroy Cleveland. They're a slight favorite.
Really? I gotta disagree there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's see who we got here. We got.
I mean, Ryan Weathers is just not a guy that I want to back ever. And the Padres have been slump. Cleveland's offense has been bad, but Logan Allen's been pretty solid for them.
Logan Allen has been pretty solid. I don't think the Padres bats need to be very good to beat them. And I think they're good enough to. I like the under probably more than I like anything, which is even more probably puzzling because Ryan Matthews Weathers is on the mound. Ryan Weathers, and he's horrible. But I really like the way that the Padres can hit. It's more of a fade of Cleveland than it is, which is I find tend to be majority of my bets is a fade of a team rather than backing another team.
I mean, with those bats, I really do like fading Cleveland myself, but I just didn't think this was a particularly good spot to do it. But then again, if you see my results over the past week to 10 days, yeah, if you're against me, maybe
that's the way to be. Yeah. Hey, sometimes Craig Trapp told me forever ago, you have a problem picking 2 winners, pick 2 losers. And I'm like,
it's just as hard to pick losers as it is winners.
Exactly. And I'm like, well, shit. Sometimes, like the beginning of baseball season, man, I was like, well, I don't even know why I'm in this sport. I don't even know why I'm doing this for a living. Why am I doing this? Like I was questioning everything in the beginning of baseball, like a dumbass. And it came right back around, and I'm up in the Major League Baseball barely, just over 50%. But I've had a really good first half of June. So that helps. What do you think about my Tigers today? They got a shot at the first place Twins.
Geez, I was looking at Boyd's splits. Do you know what Boyd's splits tell you?
He isn't bad.
His road numbers are incredible.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up right now. He's 3-0 on the road, 2.93 ERA, 36 strikeouts on the road.
So I was kind of flirting with the idea of an under in that game just when I saw how good Boyd's splits were, because there's no way I want the Tigers.
No, I saw somebody was on Tigers first 5, and as much as I like that bet, I don't like that bet. That's how I feel about Tigers right there in a nutshell. In the last 3 seconds of my life, that's how I feel about my Tigers. Just I can't. I don't know, frustration. There's signs when they want to give me hope and I want to root for them in situations like this where a pitching matchup's pretty even. This is a game they should battle. 7 games out of first. They're going to make up games right here. Excuse me. And they're going to shit the bed is what they're going to do. They'll probably lose this damn game. Tim Earle's riding the wave of Oakland money line. I can't do that. I told you yesterday I couldn't do that against Tampa Bay. I can't do that today. Paul Blackburn on the mound for Oakland. I don't know. Any thoughts on that? Tampa Bay, Oakland?
It's a stay away, run away from that game.
Away. Yeah, run away game. Run.
I don't want to try and jump on the bandwagon late with, it's one thing for Tim Earle because Tim Earle's been talking about betting Oakland. Yeah, so good for Tim. Right. But for other guys, if you haven't cashed in with Oakland during that winning streak and you want to jump on now, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd get on there, and I missed it, and I missed the beginning of the train. I'm not going to hurry to the next stop and try and jump on. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go against them. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking Tampa minus 210. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking them on the run line either. Because it was like minus 120 and Oakland's playing hot. But at the other hand of that, Blackburn, I mean, really? That guy's got, what is he, 70 years old? Or he's 29. I feel like Paul Blackburn's been around like forever in pitching. I mean, he's only 29, but
yeah, I thought he was younger even.
Really? I feel like he's been around forever. How do you feel about the Oakland A's moving to Vegas too, by the way? There's a lot of getting a lot of pushback lately. They're trying to do a reverse boycott, which is let me explain the reverse boycott for you guys watching.
You're going to have to explain it to me too.
Yeah, well, instead of not going to a game and showing the owner, hey, we're going to boycott this game or this team, we're not buying tickets. The reverse boycott, which I think Oakland, this is why you lose teams, because that shit doesn't even make sense. You're making up a term, reverse boycott, which means you bought tickets and 22,000 people went. The stadium holds like 50,000. You didn't even sell out half the stadium. And that's your pitch to Major League Baseball? That, look, we can get 22,000 people here. And by the way, the owner gave kids, I think it was 12 and under, free tickets. So half of the damn people brought their kids. And all you did was put more money into the owner's pocket that wants to take the team away. Like, this is the definition of not smart, Oakland A's fans. I heard that Bryce Harper, he's Vegas native, thought that it was a bad idea to bring the A's to Vegas. A's fans and the A's mayor, because all of a sudden Oakland's mayor is all of a sudden now a Major League Baseball consultant, I guess, or thinks they are. And I don't know if it's a he or she, so I'm just saying they want Major League Baseball to keep Oakland and make the owner sell the team and keep the A's in Oakland and give Vegas an expansion team. That shit ain't going to happen either. So I don't know. Man, talk about Oakland. There's a problem there. If you can't keep the Raiders. First, then it was Al Davis. It was Al Davis's fault. Well, okay, he left. Oakland don't want to be there. I mean, like, people, I don't know. But I guess the reverse sweep anyways, long story short, was buy tickets, which is kind of the goal every day.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, does it?
I'm like, so you guys went to the stadium, bought tickets, purchased concessions, watched the game, like you guys are supposed to do, and, put money into the team by buying tickets by buying concessions, put money into the owner's pocket, but then he can put money on the field. That's how that circle works. But now they're like, oh, well, we'll show the new owner, we'll come to the stadium. Nobody gives a shit. So, but that's my rant about Oakland A's. Ride that wave. Like the Francisco likes the White Sox team total over 4 again. Who are the White Sox playing? Oh, they're playing Dodgers. I want to be on the Dodgers, but I don't like the price. I don't know. Any thoughts on that?
I like the team total over. I'd already mentioned I like the over, so
Yeah.
I think this Grove is going to get hit. So yeah, 4 seems pretty reasonable.
Blackburn will be on another team by the end of the year. Sell the team. Why sell the team? Why? To who? If anybody buys it, they're going to take it out of Oakland. They're not going to keep it there. Like, that's not how that shit works. It was to show that it is the owner's fault. Well, of course it's I mean, I don't think anybody blames the fans for having a shitty baseball team. But it's everybody's fault. I mean, if there's no money coming in, there can't be any money coming out. At the end of the day, it's a business. You know, if you opened up a McDonald's and, you know, your prices aren't normal, what every other McDonald's is, and you're higher and nobody wants to come to the games, then you'll make no money, you know, but it's the cheapest ticket in baseball is in Oakland. So how is it the owner's fault? He gave you the cheapest tickets and you still didn't come. I always blame the fans. Always second. Yeah, that's Breaking Vegas says, sup, Lenny, what's happening? Sox Dodgers, we talked about that. The reverse protest was smart, in my opinion. Why? You gave more money to the owner. They're not going to force him to sell. He's actively putting money into a new stadium in a new city. They're not going to make him sell. Exactly what I was thinking, Jesse. It's true. Whenever my wife is spending too much money, I give her more money to show her she shouldn't spend. It's fine. You know,
that's a great way to put it, Tate.
Tate, this is why we want you on the live shows. So tell your boss you're busy between 1 and 1:30 on East Coast time because we need you on there. So that's kind of where we're at. So I don't know. What else is going on in the world of Mr. Jesse Schewel?
Not a lot. It's just that time of year, you know, the NBA and NHL just wrapped up and there's that transition period where I'm trying to get locked into CFL and WNBA and soccer, but even soccer this week is international break. So it's very difficult for me anyways to handicap international soccer when you have like friendlies between Holland and Spain and this and that. You know, there's no real they're kind of meaningless games.
Right.
You know, you don't know who's going to play. They're not fielding their best squad. So yeah, I guess Mexico and USA play today, I believe.
Yeah, so like let me ask you that. It's like how serious do the friendly competition get?
Well, some of them can be like World Cup qualifiers or qualifying matches. So some of them are important. Some of them are just friendlies. Some of them are the Nations League, which I don't think anybody takes that very seriously. I personally don't like international soccer unless we're talking a big tournament, you know, like a Euro or a World Cup or even the CONCACAF tournaments that they have. I'll get involved in some of that maybe, but when it comes to qualifying matches and you know, because I'm a guy that's dabbling in soccer while I'm full on capping baseball and CF, you know, all these other things, right? To be doing international games that aren't part of a major tournament, you really have to be just focusing only on soccer to really do that properly.
which makes sense. I mean, considering how it is, I mean, soccer. I want to be in soccer. There's just a lot of it. There's a lot of it. I mean,
Yeah,
MLS.
you've got to pick your spots. It's great in the
Yeah.
tournament.
We talked about CFL a little bit earlier. Are we back in horses today?
Well, everybody's on Calgary today by the looks of things. The lines moved quite a bit.
Yeah. Everybody, it seems like, is on that. And I don't know, like I mentioned this earlier, I just can't. I need another week. I need week 2 to be done, and then I can get on them. But till then, kind of thing, I don't know if I can jump on that. Francisco says he misses the hockey playoffs. We're decent in betting, especially Stanley Cup, but I kept betting first period over 1.5. And hey, I'll tell you what, this Stanley Cup, I mean, the whole playoffs were good, I think, all the way through. We had some boring series, but at the end of the day, I think they were good. They were good all the way around. I wish the Canadian football, I had a better website to look at than what is it, TSN? Whatever the hell.
Yeah, CFL.ca is a terrible website.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not easy finding player stats and box scores for CFL. The sites are all pretty subpar.
They really are. I don't understand. That's crazy though. What else we got going on today? I'm trying to think here. That's about it, really. What else?
Yeah, I mean, I do have one WNBA play, and I have a CFL play, and I have a baseball play.
What? Don't forget to check
I
out.
I did really well with WNBA last year. It's been a bit of a rough start to the WNBA season for me this year, though.
Okay, all right, that's fair. WNBA is a little iffy. We feel that. Don't forget to use the promo code MLB. That will save you 20% off of the entire site. When you're looking for all Jesse Shula's premium plays, what are you looking at in the WNBA? Is it a premium play or is it freebie?
It is a premium play. It's my Grim Reaper blowout.
Oh boy, I like it. Well, don't forget to check them out. Go over Jesse Shula. Go check out Jesse Shula on picksandparlays.net. Use that promo code MLB. Save you 20% off the entire site. We're gonna cut short show a little shorter today. I gotta go get a suit tailored. I got a wedding to go to. It's a mess. Jesse Shula, I appreciate you coming on Bet Win Repeat. As always, my friend, I'll see you next week. Any parting words for the people of the chat?
Good luck, unless you're against Lenny.
Boom! That's what I want to hear. All right. All right, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, download the new Picks and Parlays app. Available on all the platforms, Google, Android, Apple, everything you got. We'll see you guys on the next one. Lenny is still hungover. I am not hungover. I was hungover yesterday. Yeah. Tuesday night was a long cup night. But I'm not hungover no more. Promise. Maybe. But I plan on being hungover this weekend. So good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you on the next one. Bet Win Repeat out.